Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I hope everyone is having a fantastic and wonderful day today, and everything is awesome and wonderful, and the aforementioned fantastic. Yes, yes, indeed. Yes, yes, indeed. Kaboom! Hello, hello. I hope your day has been wonderful today. Hugo, hello, hello, and Bloodright, hello. I hope all your days have been awesome and fantastic, that everything has been good and wonderful. We're going to play more of the CRUST today. That's what we're going to do. We're going to carry on and see how we go. I think we're prepping for people. Was that where we left off? I don't remember. We'll see. See when we get there. I suppose that's the idea. And see if we can get some of these new things that we haven't touched yet. Which hopefully we can get them soon. So yeah. Yeah. So let me switch over and we will see what we can see. Bah. I will hide over here. Nah. Where were we? What were we doing? We have a mission for Hurricane Vivian. We are... Moon 3. Oh, we need a kitchen. But we haven't got the kitchen. We haven't got the kitchen researched yet, have we? The kitchen is here. So we've got a little while to go for the research. So we should optimize our factory somewhat. This is not optimal. Let me shrink that down there. In fact, let me leave that open. But shrink this down here. But yeah. Tag. Hello, hello. Good evening. Hope you're having a good day today. Yeah, this is definitely not the most optimal of setups we could do here, but it's fine. It's fine for the minute. It's just a placeholder, if you will. We do have Mark II conveyor belts, so I could technically upgrade this. Not that I can upgrade it, because we actually need to do better things for that. We still have this guy doing its thing here, producing the components. You can't see it behind my head, but it is working, it's doing the thing. So, yeah. Okay. So, yes, we need a kitchen for that. That's fine. Okay. What's the contracts we have? You want 1,000 brick and 1,000 steel. We have 8. We have 8. I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to move chat over there as well. I just realised this. Let's move you over there. That makes sense. That makes a bit more sense. There we go. I'll go here so you can read stuff over that side. So yeah. Right. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. What? I just need to wait for stuff to be processed. We've got loads of aluminium.
We have detected an object approaching the surface of the moon. It must be... Director, we received a message from the Atlantis complex area. We transmitted its coordinates to the Hope 2 station, so perhaps the crew managed to evacuate successfully.
Ooh.
Director, it's a good thing we could reach you. I'm speaking on behalf of Hope 2 and our commander's stead. He did everything to get us to the evacuation point. We've taken shelter in the underground part of the Atlantis complex. Many are wounded, but we'll manage if we can get the complex in order. The explosion damaged life support systems. We need resources and repairs. Please help us. We can't repay you with information that will interest CRUST. Commander Moore saved us at the cost of his life, but he never betrayed his ideals. He wasn't completely honest with CRUST. Perhaps that's what doomed him. If it saves the lives of my colleagues, I'm willing to compromise, so that the commander's sacrifice wasn't in vain.
Right, okay, so I am doing the playthrough where I am following CRUST orders, which means we need to do naughty things here. We need to do some very naughty things here.
They're trying to say that the flight recorder we received through the cargo terminal was a decoy? Not bad. We still have a chance to uncover CRUST's secrets.
Director, we're closely monitoring the situation with Hope 2, and are aware of the offer you received. You already know that CRUST made a deal with the station's commander, and the crew is not prepared to fulfill the terms. They leave us no choice. The Atlantis complex is powered by 3 power plants. Without them, the life support system will become useless. The rover can disable them. The classified data they were going to share with you could destroy many more lives than just one crew. This is more important than us. You know what needs to be done. For the additional trouble, you'll receive a generous reward.
I do know what needs to be done, and he is a very trustworthy and wonderful human being, so therefore we should absolutely follow what he wants to do.
Director, you're not seriously considering this option, are you? Yes, the Hope 2 commander tried to outsmart CRUST for nothing, but it doesn't have to be at the cost of the lives of his crew. No data is worth a human life.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna be evil. We're gonna be evil. We're gonna go down the route of disabling the power systems and killing the crew. Coffee? I need coffee. I need murder. Yes, we need murder. That's what we need. No coffee. Murder. Right. Yeah, so we're going to send that to disable the power system, and it's going to annoy everybody in our place. It's not murder if there are no witnesses. There are witnesses though. That's kind of the problem. So I don't really know. I'm CRUST are completely trustworthy, and everything they say is utterly correct, and they'd never steer us wrong. They'd never steer us wrong. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, cool. So I want to upgrade this as well at some point. So I have to do that in a moment. This is not social. Right, okay, speed up time, go. Unfortunately, we have 28 days to do it, and the sun's not going to come up for another 4 days, so we're already down to 22 days, yeah. It was me, I did it all. Right. So, what are you doing? You're doing aluminium. I'm going to shut you down. We have all the aluminium, and these are full. So we're getting to a point where stuff is having problems. So. I'm going to run out of power though. Everything is saved somewhere. Yeah, but we're just doing what CRUST told us to do. It's as simple as that. We're just doing what CRUST told us to do. You know? No, yeah, it's fine. We have no power, so. Can't really do a great deal. I want to set this to be high priority, actually. So that one gets more power than anything else. So process more regularly. The regulator shuts down importing it, but the lights will go out in a minute. Oh no, the sun's come back up again. Are we good now? We better? I think we need more solar panels. I think that's the problem.
The drones have removed the debris, extracted the cargo, and salvaged damaged equipment. Thanks to their precise work, we managed to get the fuel tanks out without incident. Send a cargo truck to collect the goods.
Okay. Fortunately, it's already there. Should have told it to stay there, actually. Oh. Right. Okay. Wanderer, hello, good evening. I hope you're having a good day today. Okay, 1, 2, 5. Let's extend these out, shall we? For some reason, oxygen stuff's in the wires mode. Strange.
Research complete.
Wasting science points. I know. We want to do that one. Okay, and then I'm thinking we might want to grab this and put a second one on here. Didn't I figure out? Yes, we can. Power that up and then put a belt trace into there. We get a bit more steel coming as well. So then we just need to get more silicon coming in. Can I put a second silicon node on this one?
Research complete.
Yes, we can. Beautiful. Nope. There we go. We've got 2 of each running. So this has got 2, 4, 6, 80, but these are not 80 belts. 2, 4, 6, 80, but these are not 80 belts. However, that is fine because we can speed that up with Mark 2 belts, which we'll do in a minute. Yeah. Turn off reactors for people who need them. No, they don't need them. They don't need them.
Research complete.
It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. They'll be fine without them. They don't need reactors.
Director, we have less time than we expected. The The complex is failing. One of the 3 power units is no longer functioning. I am afraid we don't have enough energy to hold out until it's repaired. You must hurry if you still want to save us.
Director, you should know that I do not approve of such sacrilegious use of the rover. It is designed to help people, not to set up accidents.
Where's the second unit? Come on, where's the second unit? Apparently here somewhere. Oh, do we have to locate it? Ah. No, it's not bad. It's not bad. We're doing everything in our power to help CRUST out. I don't think we're going to have enough time to do it, because night time's going to come along again and ruin everything for us. But they went against CRUST. It's their fault. If they'd have just done what their commander said, they wouldn't be in this problem, in this situation. It's not me. I'm innocent here. I'm just doing as told. But again, I think I messed up. I don't think I actually get to kill them all, because I think the power's going to run out. I mean, free them from their burden of everything. So there.
Package delivered.
The third power unit is apparently here. But the problem is, nighttime comes down. I don't think we're going to get to it in time.
2 of the power units have already stopped functioning. We have been forced to reroute power, switch off the lights, and sit in total darkness. Director, please help us. We don't have much time left.
You talk very quickly.
Director, you're making a grave mistake. We're not bound to carry out CRUST's reckless schemes. There's still time to help the crew.
Shush, Alice. Shush. You trying to send resources later? I said when I started this, we was going to follow what CRUST said and do whatever Clyde said. We're going to follow that. That was the thing. We're going to be good, nice little, CRUST people. Going to be friendly to CRUST, and this is what CRUST wants. So that's what we're doing. It's also an option I don't think many players will take. So it's nice to do something different. Yeah. No, well, that would have been at the start of the first stream, so it's okay. You wouldn't have known that. So, but no, we're just yeah. Damn it! It's out of power. No. Yeah, for Christmas, we're full of the Christmas spirit. Oh, come on. It moves so slowly. We've only got 7 days to do it. Otherwise, they'll just die of natural causes, and that's not enough. That's not good enough.
Research complete.
Go. You can do it, little rover. Go. Boom. Boom.
Director, you did the right thing. Those people didn't realize the power of information and how devastating it can be in the wrong hands. A wise leader must be able to make difficult decisions. Under your guidance, the company has a good chance to become a leader in lunar industries. Good job.
See, I'm a wise leader. Wise beyond my years. I don't think I managed it. I remember last year when I played through in my YouTube series, I was trying to shut down the generators, but I ran out of time, and everyone just died of natural causes, and he wasn't terribly happy for me. Natural causes being lack of air, you know.
You just killed over a dozen people. I hope you know what you're doing.
I do, Ratchet. Don't worry, it's fine.
The loss of the entire station crew is a huge blow to the scientific community. However, mourning won't solve urgent problems. Send her over to the Atlantis complex. Let's see what the crew left for future generations.
Send an expedition. Spectre? What? Got him. It's a big yellow dot. I thought it would be in the cargo rover, but I'm sure there's something out here that we can grab. So let's do that. Let's go there. Okay, right. So, whilst we go and mourn the loss of these terrible people, nothing could have been done to help them. We did everything we could, and it wasn't enough. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to upgrade this guy once we get the research for that done. Oh, we've got some new fundamental stuff we can research next. What should we get next? Fuel generator, and then we'll do the large batteries. That's what we'll do. So we're going to go down this route here. Okay, that's fine. Engineering and social here. In here, we've got the kitchen. Awesome. So we can get the kitchen going, medical center as well. Yeah. Oh, just in time for no colonists to come join us. Jelly in my frame rate? Oddly enough, I can't actually turn the VSync off on my on the CRUST for some reason. So not that I normally do turn the VSync off, but I was mucking about with it trying to figure out why it was capped at 60, and I changed the monitor refresh rate, and now it's 120. But yeah. The CRUST isn't terribly demanding of a game. At least I don't think it's terribly demanding of a game. I do have quite a beefy PC, so yeah. Maybe it is a demanding game. I just never noticed because I've never had to. I don't know. Put the kitchen there. I should also try and get a refrigerator going, shouldn't I? Do that, boom, and then have the refrigerator set to organic material, which is what you produce. Yes. Okay. Yeah, if I turn VSync off and turn the frame rate cap off, it just doesn't go above 120. It just sits. It's like VSync is forced on in the game for some reason, which is fine. I mean, most games should really have VSync on anyway. Otherwise, if you're going faster than the monitor refresh rate, although my monitor does 144 Hz, but I can't run it at 144 Hz because I have two other monitors, and they freak out if I run it more. If I could do 60 or 120, anything other than that, the other two monitors lose the plot. They start lagging, which is strange. Right. You're both full. You are. You're only filling up a little bit of oxygen. That's okay. That's fine. What I should do is probably get some more storages going, shouldn't we? We've got the big storages. We have got the big storages. Let's put those in, shall we? Oh, excuse me. We don't have the resources to make them. Why not?
Research complete.
What do they require? Components. Yes, we do. Wasting all science points. No, more fundamental. This one. Then we'll do that one. Large batteries. Large batteries, yes. Why can't I make this? What's wrong with this? Requires steel. We do not have any steel. Nope. So we need to get more steel coming in. So let me let's pause these two, shall we? Okay. Dragon, hello, good evening. I hope you're having a good day. My coffee cup is empty. Damn it.
Director, colonists will come to the base to work, not to relax. Build a fundamental science lab so they can help generate fundamental science points.
I don't want to build a fundamental science lab. I want to build a social science lab.
The healthier our employees are, the better they will be able to perform their duties.
I want to build a social science block because we can get fundamental engineering from the rover. You just filled your coffee mug? Ah, I've just, well, I say I just emptied mine. Actually, I don't, I think there was only about a mouthful left when I started streaming. I forgot to top it up. Aluminium. Oh, and then build all those. You're going to be for silicone. You're going to be for titanium. And you are going to be for...
At the Atlantis complex, a rover found the bodies of the dead crew members of the Hope 2. Their last message remained unsent.
This is the flight engineer of the Hope 2 station. We crash-landed, lost our commander, and took refuge in an abandoned compound. Life support systems are barely functioning here. Power is diminishing by the minute, and we may never see the light of day again. If anyone finds this message, know that CRUST is to blame for our deaths. It is an organization that life, I repeat, CRUST cannot be. They are the meteorite falling.
Oh no! No. Interference prevents us from making out the end of the message. Likely at that moment, the complex lost its last bit of solar energy. Yeah, see, the solar power failed them. Definitely wasn't anything to do with the power plants being taken offline. Nope. Go. You. Yeah. Coffee cup is 750 ml. That's why I call it a mug. Oh wow, that's a coffee. The problem with cups that big is that I find they go cold before you finish drinking them. But I don't mind cold coffee either, so it wouldn't really hurt terribly. So. Right. Refactoring, yeah, okay. Don't care about the monthly report, it's not important. Ooh. ALIGWO, the Automated Laser Infrometric Gravitational Wave Observatory. A network of 5 observatories were constructed on the Moon with active participation from CRUST between 2073 and 2079. The primary goal of the project was to detect and study gravitational waves of cosmic origins. The observatories are located thousands of kilometers apart from each other, enabling researchers to determine where the gravitational signal is originating. The observatory was damaged by an explosion, but there may still be valuable equipment or data regarding the nature of the recent disaster. Perhaps we are sending a rover with drones to investigate. Okay. Thermal cup comes with a lid. Nice. Right, I'm going to get you to do some research. Just do some research. Oop, there you go. Or steel down here as well. Should probably get some more iron.
Package delivered.
Okay. Oh, did I not set this one up to be steel? There we go. Right. Let's have you guys not be pick up. You'll be drop off, and these guys are pick up but not drop off. Cool. There we go. Yeah. A Yeti mug. Let me have a Google. Oh yeah. Yep. I know the Yeti mugs. They're like thermos flasks, but they're a mug instead. I don't have to worry about that too much because I just drink so much coffee that I don't have to worry about it going cold. But vacuum mugs, yeah. Thermos is I don't know if thermos is a UK thing or a global thing. I don't know. It's a brand, isn't it? Yeah, they do the vacuum ones there. And then in Germany in 1904. Okay, it's a German company, right? Yeah, but Thermos is the big one that everyone. It's like over here a lot of times we call them Hoovers, even though they're vacuum cleaners. But yeah, because Hoover is a brand, but it's just the way things go, basically. Right, we're going to have to dechunk about this in a moment, but that should be fine. No, I don't want to drop this there. No, off this breath metals. That goes there. Okay. Yeah, Hoovers suck. Yeah, Hoovers suck. But we call them Hoovers. I don't know if that's the same elsewhere in the world at all, but everyone's like, oh, pass the Hoover. It's a brand. They're actually called vacuum cleaners. Pass the vacuum. But people can say pass the Hoover. Oh.
Warning. Evacuate. Warning. Warning. Evacuate. Warning.
That was new. That was new. Cool. Hope to collide with the moon. According to the sensors, a couple of surface modules sustained damage, but nothing irreparable. We consider ourselves lucky. Thanks to the station commander mitigating the impact, otherwise the consequences could be much worse. Time to deal with the mysterious meteorite once and for all, Director. Mark the station's crash site on the map. The remaining crew on board is beyond saving, but the onboard data might answer many questions. Locate the Hope 2 station. Whoa, there. Ooh. Send the expedition. Rover. Investigate. Go. Just as nighttime comes along, you'll die in a moment. That's fine. You'll get there eventually. Hooves the standard upright ones with the rotating brush. Hoover make all different types of vacuum cleaners. But yeah, it was more the vacuum mugs. Whenever there's something like that uses the whole they've got the vacuum in between them to stop the thermal conductivity. I call them thermos, even though thermos is a brand. But everyone knows when you say it's a thermos, everyone knows what it is. It's yeah. it's again one of the things. Go Google it. You mean go search for it on the internet? Because not go Google it. It's just that because we've got so used to Googling, Google has become synonymous with search. Right. Can we get more?
Research complete.
Scotch tape, yeah. Although Scotch tape isn't a big thing over here. It's more, it's just tape. But yeah. Kleenex, yeah. Pass the Kleenex. It's just tissue. It's the thing.
Hello
yeah.
there.
So yeah. Elaine, hello there. Hope you're having a good day today. What am I doing here? I want to remove you.
Thank you for the 5 long months of subscribing, Elaine_Trakand. Good morning.
Connect you to that one. Let's connect you to that one. Copy this and put that there. Oop. Let's get ourselves a bigger storage. I'm going to put it there. You're going to be put to be concrete. One still didn't connect. Thank you. Moonfloss? I do not know what moonfloss is. Thank you very much for the subscription. Elaine, thank you. So we're doing okay for that and that. Yeah, that's okay. Thermos is a container that keeps liquid. Yeah, it's a vacuum container. It uses they evacuate all the atmosphere out of the lining of the container so that there's no thermal conductivity. They are technically vacuum containers, but everyone calls them thermos. At least that's what I know. So, but thermos is a brand. Yeah. Really can't handle my shares. Probably not. No, probably not. Considering I don't smoke at all, I'd probably be coughing a lot. So, yeah. Right. Okay. So, how are we doing for research? What is going on here? We need more engineering. We've got 11 days to go for engineering. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Was a Corningware product ages ago? Well, the brand was founded in 1904 in Germany. I didn't know that. I didn't know. They can, they can keep liquids cool or hot by having no thermal conductivity or very little thermal conductivity.
Director, the repeater Engineers picked up an unusual signal, seemingly emanating from a mobile drilling rig that was hit by the explosion. These colossal machines serve as self-contained lunar regolith mining platforms. They are scarce and costly, but deploying them in resource-rich areas has proven highly lucrative for our business. We mustn't let this opportunity slip away. We must investigate the signal site immediately.
Maybe. Later. We'll do it later, okay? We'll do it later. Right now, we have to go and examine this. Yeah, we can find out about it later. So, never thought about keeping it cool. Yeah, it's because there's very little thermal conductivity. It will keep stuff at whatever temperature you put it in there for a very long time. Obviously, it will still warm up or cool down over time, but yeah, it will still keep stuff cool, keep stuff or keep stuff hot. Or keep stuff at room temperature if you want to keep something at room temperature. Waiting for the research to go now so that we can I've shut down the aluminium at the moment because we have lots of aluminium, and I've shut down the silicon as well because we don't need these at the moment. We need steel and we need titanium. They're the ones we're severely lacking on. Yeah, very, very little thermal conductivity. Let's go for that. Right, so now we can upgrade this guy, but it costs 35,000. But we want to do that, yeah. Oop. And then I want to upgrade this guy to level 2. So you travelling 150 items per minute, and you want 90 per minute. So it's still not ideal. But we are producing 33 titanium, which is more than these two can deal with. So we will have a backup soon. I'm going to put this down to a low priority. What's this? Oh, circuit. Okay. I really hope this gets done at some point. We do have some drones idle though now, so we're doing well. I could do with another one of these, couldn't I? Let's upgrade these guys as well, shall we? So now they want 12, 24, and we're producing 28. So I think I was my plan was to try and build this like several times and see how that works, but I don't think it will. I think we still need a bus. So you're good for 2, 4, 6, and 8. So I need another one. Right. Can I stop this? Let me stop all of our things for a minute, because I need to reorder some stuff and I don't want the drones having to pick up a million things off the ground. Right, we'll let that flow through and empty out and do its thing. That'll be fine. I want to upgrade this guy probably. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, this is a 60 belt, isn't it? Mark 1's a 60. Yes, they are. So this needs to be upgraded to level 2, as does this. Right, oh, I turned these on. I shouldn't have turned those on. I should have turned them off. Nope. I should also move this to be plugged into that one. Right, okay. So I want to redo this and have it so that our regolith guys sit here, and then they output their goods like this way or something, or up here or something, I don't know. Let me run some power lines out here like this, and then we'll put in a scanner over here. We'll have a look about. Good. We discovered a crystal of unusual composition on the moon and we need assistance in reaching the necessary coordinates. To retrieve this crystal, we would like to study it together with your laboratory. The reason to believe we're on the verge of a great discovery. Set the coordinates to the professor. Please consider our proposal. PEHI exchange valuable information for a chance to participate in the research. Director, this is a reputable country and I'm inclined to trust their intuition. Perhaps we can truly make a discovery. I've marked the PEHI coordinates on the map. Send the rover for someone else pieces to it. Which Expedition Center? Where is it? Here. No, fine. Is it this one? No. That solar panel field has slight first terminal private lab. Storage, fuel plant, broken rover. Oh. Coordinates of PEHI. Approximate coordinates of an unusual crystal. Scan the surrounding area to locate it. Right, so I have to go here. There. Right. Okay. I'm going to buy a second rover if I can afford it. I can't afford it. Right. How much would a second rover be? 145,000. We can't afford that. Could we... we can't do this because we don't have enough concrete or steel. We're getting for the concrete. But still we're struggling with like mad. Is there anything else we could do? I mean, I don't mind getting rid of the fuel we currently have. So I'm not really using it. Let's do that, shall we? Let's just send off our fuel. So and then we'll buy another rover. There is a lot to do. Oh. We have no social science coming in as well. Concrete. None of them got any steel in them at all. Titanium. Oh, these got steel in. It's I want to do the Vivian or Hurricane Vivian contract. So all of these. Get rid of those. That's titanium as well. That's steel. Get rid of that. That's useful. Oh, look. Gas on the moon. That's not right. And gas on the moon there. Pretty sure the moon is inert. Hope I'm ready for pipe 2. You let me know. You go for it. You go for it and let me know. Right, we now have 190, so let's spend the money on stuff. Let's buy another rover, which is a lot of money. So we're going to get down in. We'll do that. Boom, and let's drop that down over there. And then I can go to the site of this new thingamabob, and we can sort stuff out and get the mobile drilling rig going and stuff. Okay, so rover, go. Okay, this is all. You're still processing stuff. You've got 305,000 inside you. You carry on doing your thing. Put another one next to it, another one here, and we'll have the pipes come out. I think I have them go this way, go that way. We'll put all the smelting here, and then all our factories here. Imagine the echo of letting one go. There wouldn't be an echo because there weren't that many solid. The surfaces wouldn't echo all that well. It would definitely you know, you'd notice it pretty quickly. It wasn't flat walls though, was it? They were all, everything was everywhere. It was all higgledy-piggledy all over the place in it, so there wasn't an echo in there. Echoes are normally caused by large, relatively flat surfaces, so... Oh, we can actually fail this mission. I didn't realise that. Let's send 600 concrete. Now, get it done. Right. You. Where was it? There. Go. Oh, ah. Go here. Bill, hello, good evening. Hope you're having a good day today. How are we doing? 100. Unfortunately, we're going to lose some of the upgrades on these things I've just put in. It's just the way things are. We have 300 metal. I wonder if we could unfortunately, not a lot of it is iron. Most of it's titanium and stuff, which isn't really helpful. So let's get 300 steel as well. Go. Need to do some more contracts so that I can get some money to buy some steel in to sell. How much is steel to buy? 300 is 21,000. Don't have some money now. Right, okay. Let's have a look, see here. Bunker construction. No, that's horrible. Trying to transport that amount of stuff is a pain. 238 for 156,000. We have 533 and we're not using it. I accept. Send all the resources. Go, go, go. We're getting some touch again. Nice. Huh. What are you after? Fuel, yeah. And we're also going to put fuel in here just to that's closer by because there's fuel dotted all around, all over the place. Going to send 400 smart concrete, and we don't have 400 smart concrete. Might struggle to get this one done in time. Okay, you are done. Which means you are done. Beautiful. Right. So let's dismolage. Room station on the moon looks like it's always been here, and a deep crater absent from any maps. So as a reminder of the catastrophe. The structure is massive. The rover struggles to capture with his cameras. The metal is severely deformed, and the framework has been twisted by the explosive shockwave. The airlock has sealed the entrance. Without specialized equipment, there's no way inside. Yay! Get an expedition. Yep, we'll do that in a moment. Okay, they're still processing stuff, so we'll let that go for the moment. We have to send some people to do that, and we can't do that. Money site, go. Yeah, we sent an engineer and a scientist, and we don't have anybody because they all died from questionable circumstances. Unexplained deaths. Yeah. Contract complete. Yay. Right. Okay, so what do we need to complete this contract? I need to send them another 300 steel, and I can do that. Oop. And then I need 400 steel, 400 smart brick. Okay. So I need to buy in Storm, hello, good evening. Hope you're having a good day. Now, explains not being able to breathe is a common cause of death. It is a common case for death. Yes, it is. It's a very common cause for death. Not being able to breathe. Why they stopped breathing is a mystery. It must have been because the solar power died on them. Yep, the solar panel died. Nothing to do with the reactors being switched off, and everything to do with the solar panels failing on them. Yes. Wait, CRUST shut off their reactors? Why would CRUST do that? CRUST are a wonderful, reputable company that do everything in their power to help people. No, I don't believe it. CRUST would never do such a thing like that. No. You must be mistaken.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
There was an earth-shattering. Well, there was a moon-shattering kaboom. Did you not see the moon-shattering kaboom?
Hello there.
Squirrel!
Squirrel! Right. So we need to send 100 of each resource down. Okay, we don't have enough steel. Okay, we can buy in the steel for that. Boop. Right, and then these should be done now. Yes, they are. Beautiful. Right, shut that all down. I want to move all these storages, but we'll do that in a moment. Let's also get rid of the powers here. Do we? Oh, actually, you are right. Do we even have underground belts? Yes, I did research underground belts. Fundamental, engineering, and then the social labs are the ones I want to do next. Okay. Right. So. This was... like this, right? And these go outside. And these go inside. And then another one of these guys will sit here. There. And the outside goes up and along. Yep. So I need to remove all these things on the floor here. They're all in the way. Record jealousy. You can have the weed. I will stick to the coffee. I have my drug of choice. Right, so it sits there. Is that right? Couldn't it very much? Excellent. I'm very glad. Right, there you go. That's correct, isn't it? That's yeah. Okay. So I want to put in a larger storage, but I can't do that because I haven't got the large storage unlocked. We haven't done that yet. That's okay. I can put a smaller one in here. Yeah, I can hire people, I think. Put you there. So upgrade that one, like that. Okay. So that is 95,000 build. The ones you need for thingy, for the Hope Station. Yeah, we can get to that anytime. It's okay. We've got plenty of time for that. I want to get the base up and running first. So what I want to do is scan around here. Let's see if I can see any of those wispy things. Nope, not a thing. Strange, I can't seem to see them anymore. There's just nothing out here. Maybe there's just nothing out here. Oh no. Nope, I cannot see anything there. It's all just weird and but there's nothing out here, which is good. We don't want anything out here because this is where we're going to build our base. So okay. So if we run these up and along this way, and then we come down with the smelting arrays. No, we go up with the smelting arrays. So we can extend these smelting arrays as we need to extend them. And then they output down and onto a bus, which starts here. And then our factory comes low and goes that way. Still a long way for our habitat. This is obviously the starting place. We could then put the actual habitat down here so they've got less distance to walk as well. That would be a good idea. Let's just do that. So, stop. I'm not going to bother with smart concrete. Not going to bother with it. Nope. Nope, not going to bother with it. Okay. So, you go that way. Want to leave a gap. You go that way. You go that way. And you go that way. At least leave a gap in between them. So I don't have to leave a gap in between them. We can use undergrounds and stuff. It's just easier to leave a gap in between these ones, at least anyway. Alright. Then there's a slag one that comes out. And the slag has to be used. Yeah, slag is used with silicon to make the stuff. So yeah, we can bring down regolith from the surface to here because we are this sort of it. So it's about here. So we'll put the rover dock here and the elevator there, so it goes straight down and plugs into storages here. So that'd be the plan. That'd be the plan. We also need rare earth metals as well, but that's okay. Rare earth metals can be done wherever. We'll stay with this for the moment. I will need smart concrete, won't I? Damn it. Which one is silicon? Silicon is this one. So this one's where the slag needs to go. Slag's also needed for powering that. That's okay. We can do that. We can do that. So let's run a line up. Like this. Did you miss the mark on all of those? Yeah, it's just I need to make sure when we do the silicon, I'm doing slag as well. So that means here, starting here. Okay, we do not need these power lines, although, yeah, we'll need bigger storages as well. But I don't have the bigger storages unlocked at the moment. What I might do is right here on the corner put a storage in actually, just at the moment, just so I have one. Just be the slag storage, that's fine. And the storages for the outputs of these things will be here, and it will just go up from here because they don't need to go along because we don't use them anywhere else. So let us get a smelter here. Now what I want to do is something like, I might put it there. Don't need to spread them out this far. So we're avoiding that. We're not going to go up too high for the titanium, so let's start here, and I'll start above this power line, and we'll use this power line as just it's a random power line reference point. In fact, it's a wrong power line reference point. Get rid of that. The reference point should be here. Aha. Okay. All right. So we want to have a storage there. The line goes up. The melters are going to go in here. I'll move them 2 up so we have a bit of space. So 1. I'll do 1 for the moment. And then I'm going to move them 1 away from that as well. I prefer to have a gap in between the so that I prefer to have a gap in between the belts, so that belt will come down here. So that connects to there, and this one connects to there. This comes down, goes underneath here, comes down to here to a box, and then runs along and starts the bus here. So you go to there. We're upgrading the first set. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Right, I'm just going to literally build 1 for the moment, just to get the layout in that I want to do. Okay, and then that dictates where this one's going to go. It's going to go there, and the line goes up like that. That means you sit there. Your line comes down here. You go underneath there to there. You right. This is the awkward one. No, this is the awkward one, and it's awkward because it needs slag. Because it's silicon, and I want to share the silicon line. Like I want the silicon line to go up, So can't put that there because the smart concrete factories are much bigger. So what if I do this? Right, so hang on. I need to reverse these up, don't I? So if you had a storage there, the next one that could be closest to it is going to be there. So that means your line would come down here. Like that. Okay. Connect up, thank you. Boop. So the smart concrete goes in this way. Like this. Boop. Which means we have a line that goes up here and a line that goes up there. One of them is silicon, one of them is slag. So if I take the first one as silicon, then the next one is slag, you are going to have to dip underneath the slag line. Yep, regardless which way I do this, you're going to have to dip underneath the slag line. Yeah, so happy Earthy? Huh? You will plug into there, which means I don't need a storage there. These don't need to be storages, at least not yet. So that's coming down there. So that's you in there. That's you plugged in there. You need silicon. So this one is silicon. Then this one is slag. And then we copy this and we put it lined up with the others here. And then you, doesn't matter which way around I do that. They're going to be, one's got to go under the other one. Doesn't really matter. And then you will come down here to there, and then you will go under there and pop up here with the rest of them as well. You go along like this. Okay, and that means that your storage is here. Boop. Your belt goes up that way. Grab that, put that there. Your line comes down here. Oh, no. What was that? What was that? Like that. Okay. And I might need to bring these back along, because if I put that there, we can't do machines that require whatever this one is here. So these belts have to come along. And plug into boxes which start the bus. We could go down with the bus. We could go down with the bus, couldn't we? So these will come along and plug into boxes here, and it just goes down. We also need to put in rare earth metals as well. They need to be put in here as well, somewhere, which I'm sure we can do like here somewhere and just plug it in as the first belt. So let's put in double storages. I think double storages. Let's just put double storages in. I can't do that there. Hold on. There. No, let's put them in here. Not that. Okay, I don't have enough money to actually build all these belts. Now what we do is we have this belt go down here. We have this one come across to there. This one will come across to there. I could make the bus smaller if I shrink them together and then use the underground one. I think I'll do that. I think the main bus we will make as small as possible. There we go. And there's our bus. This is all spread out really far, but I think it'll work. Okay, and the rare earth metals will end up here on the first belt. And then if we need to run anything along, we'll just dip it under and go along. And then we'll actually put our peoples down here, maybe somewhere. I don't know what's down here. What's down here? Nothing at the moment, because they want to be close to the factory. So if I can have them live here somewhere, where the roller mill is, then they can do that. But yeah, that'll be for science. Then we'll have another people placed down here for workers. There we go. That's the plan. I cannot build this. I do not have enough money to build this. Okay, can we take a contract to make some money? Press 1, start going. Let's filter some of these guys as well. So this
Director,
is
we received requests from 2 competing organizations, Malachite and IEF. Both are asking for support, but we can only collaborate with one. Review the situation and make a decision. The disaster on the moon diminished Eurasian countries' trust in CRUST and its programs. Together with the Malachite conglomerate, these states developed the Aurora Aerospace Complex project. The company's representatives contacted us and invited us to participate in the project as a resource supplier on favorable terms. Upon learning of this, activists from the International Environmental Front decided to thwart the emergence of new dirty industries on Earth and prepared their own Aurora project to restore melting glaciers. The IEF plans to redirect the attention of Malachite investors to a more pressing environmental issue. We need to decide who to contract with.
Who are we going with? Who are we going with? This is something I want to test, actually. Hold on, before I am... there's a way... you can make polls, obviously, on YouTube and on Twitch. Can you make polls on YouTube? Is that a thing? Can I make polls on YouTube? I don't know. Hold on. Can you make polls on YouTube? but not in chat. Why not? Why not? You can do it on Twitch. Hold on, I think I found it. There's a what? There's a way. Hold on. Oh, oh, look, there's a poll! Yay! Let me do it on Twitch as well. I have not done. How do you make polls on Twitch? I think I've ever done this. Does anyone know how to make polls? I've never. Oh. Smash poll? Does it ask me? Oh, open the setup menu to create a poll. Hey! There is a way I can do this with Boop. Yay! There we go. So people who may be lurking and don't want to be chatting in chat, it's fine. But you can go to the poll. You can do a poll thing. I'll do that. There is a way I can do this with StreamerBot, and it will do it on both YouTube and Twitch, and then give me the results of both of them. So yeah. So yeah, but no, I can apparently create a poll. There we go. We have a poll. We have a poll. I can't time the one on YouTube though. Unfortunately, I can't actually time it. So it just stays forever, which is weird. So I guess I have to end it at some point. So we'll wait for the one in Twitch to end, and then we'll see how it goes here. So yes, there we go. We can go vote, and see who do you want to do. Who do you want to do? Do you want to create more infospace with a rocket looks totally unique and absolutely a design I have never seen before in my life? Yep. Or the wonderful ice caps. We must save the ice caps. Think of the polar bears. Think of the polar bears. Wow. But yeah. But I need to try and this is what I need to do. I need to try and be a bit more I won't be sat all the time saying, what are we going to do? And then just wait for people to talk in chat. But I do realise there may be some people who are watching who don't want to talk in chat, and that is fine. You don't have to. Make a poll. There you go. You can interact without anyone even knowing you were here. Nope. The power of stealth. The power of stealth. So yeah. Let's see what we're doing now. So the IEF is winning on Twitch and winning on YouTube. So we're probably going to go with the IEF. It really doesn't matter. Because yeah. So poll complete. Which one? We have got the IEF. So let me end the poll here. Boom. Doof. There you go. So we're going to go with the IEF. Yay. With 6 votes across YouTube and Twitch. Nice.
Thank you for agreeing to help our noble cause. Our plans are quite ambitious, but I believe that together we can reduce the impact of global warming and draw attention to the environmental issues. After the explosion, we were left without resources completely, so your assistance will be very valuable. The data for the first contract has already been sent, and we hope for a swift dispatch.
Yay! I think this is kind of the follow thing. You should be. What they request is the next thing that you should be looking to build. So it's not a tutorial, but it's definitely a point point in the right place and go. So yeah. Okay. Okie dokie. Cool. So we have a new contract available. Boom. And of course they'll pay us money. We don't have any microcircuit. We do have an microcircuit. I don't want to do this one yet because we can't. Well, we can, but I don't want to use the microcircuits because we need them for stuff. So what I want to do is have a quick nose. What do we have lots of? Regolith, loads of ice, loads of slag. Hey. So silicon and aluminium, or aluminum. In this case, it's only got the one eye in it. Does anybody want aluminum? So it's a hint. It's a hint. Yes, it's a direction. It's Hey, are you lost and don't know what to do next? Try this. Can't do anything with you. Can't do. Okay, so let's do this one. 472. We have that's half of our aluminium, but it is 88,000, and then that will be able to give us enough money to build the belts that we're building for the systems. So send. Go. Is that a Mark II belt? It is a Mark II belt. Excellent. So this guy can process at 90, and these guys can process at 60. We only have 150 coming in at the moment, so technically you can't run 3 of them. So they're going to struggle. But that's okay. That is okay. Cool. Right, can we do a bit of a scan here and see if we can find this crystal? It could be anywhere over here. Right, go this way. Go. Whilst they're building the base up. Bum, bum, bum. Aha. Go. There's also something down here. Unusual crystal. Research complete. Large batteries. Nice. Okay, so we're going to do 1, 2, and 3 here. Cool. You're still doing the microcircuits. That's fine. Fundamental social. 12 days on that. We probably want to get. Well, there you go. Amidst the regolith, the rover discovered a previously unknown crystal. Its composition is most similar to Earth's tritonites? Trinitites. Formed after atomic bomb tests, but the properties of this element still need to be studied. It seems PHO were right. Studying this crystal would leave a mark in the history. Moreover, it would be useful in our research. Excellent. Representing from Hemiscopes run a contest.
Good day, Director. We have been observing the crystal near which your rover was spotted for some time. According to our data, the crystal holds no significant value. Nevertheless, we would appreciate it if you could hand it over to us. There's no need for you to bother with this rock, and we're ready to generously compensate you for its delivery.
40,000? That's not generous. No, no, we're going to carry on with PHI. They found it first. They were nice enough. No.
We have a new contract, this time from the Southwind Corporation. I'm sure you won't let me and the company down.
I need one more modular terminal. I can do that.
You'll remember our offer when you realized that this piece of rock is useless without our specialists. We'll be watching how things develop. We're not saying goodbye, Director.
Oh no. Not a suspicious offer after all. It's just really worth more than what they tried to offer for it. I approve your thirst for knowledge, Director. I'm in the way. I will look forward to the data. I will forward the data to the science department and inform them once we complete the research. Excellent. $40,000 for a rock. There we go. Nah. Right, so this one is aluminium. Yep, silicon and titanium. Silicon, titanium. Why haven't you built that? You have no steel. Connect all you guys up to that, like so. We'll be out. We're not out of steel completely, so okay. So this will be steel. This will be aluminium. This will be smart concrete. This will be silicon, and this will be titanium. Contract complete. Woot. Oh, oops. Side. Aluminium oxide. Silicon oxide. Slag. Titanium oxide. Okay, we can build the belts. Ready? No, not ready. Hold on. Make this a bit shorter here. Try and save a little bit. Build. Go. Let the goods flow. Oh, what I should do actually, damn it. I shouldn't have I know I don't get all the money back from it, but okay. Let's turn all of our miners back on. Problem with a lot of these is they're not going to go, can I limit you to like just say like 128? Can I type in there at all? Hello? Right, so I'm typing, but I can't see what I'm typing until I push enter. You can't see because my head's in the way, sorry, but if I go over here, I type in the box 128, nothing happens until I push enter, then it appears. So, yeah, okay. Ah, these guys up here aren't powered. What city hedgehog did that? Yeah. Yeah, we need to go to Evermoon as well, don't we? And do that. Right, do you have any... No, you've got no science yet. Medical centre we can build. You are, let's go, alright, so you're producing 17, you're producing 26, and you're producing 17. What's that? What's that? 17 times 2 plus 26 is 60, but it's more than that because you're 26 point that. So this belt is actually not fast enough. So I might need to upgrade some belts. Where's the next belt? There. Let's add that to the list. Have to add something in social as well. Large hydroponic farm. Oop. I want to hold back stuff in here because I do want the drones to be able to pick up and drop off into these guys. So I always want something in there so that we can pick up goods for them. Bum, 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 bum. Well, I guess the boss has got something to do here. Bum, 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 bum. Rolling machine's doing anything there. You're the component factory. You won't actually come over here, but we need a rolling machine for that. That's going to live here, then feed back into the bus, and then we'll do that from that. So yeah, so you'll come down here, run along, feed into the rolling machines, and the rolling machines will feed back onto the bus and just add to the next one there. So yeah, okay. Power may be an issue at some point soonish. Not right now. What we can do is I can actually make more power lines, can't I? More power. Whatever these things are called. Batteries. It's probably what they're called. They're called batteries. bum. I don't know if this is gonna charge during the day. We are getting somewhere. At least we are getting somewhere. Can we put in our science now? Yes, we can. We can do. We got all three of them. Wow. Okay. That was somewhat surprising. Okay, so you've got 64 days on that, and you've got 30 days left on that. Okay. So we'll leave that going, and we'll put in a fundamental science lab, smack bang in the middle there. Oop. And then we're going to get rid of that and put in the social science lab instead. What is this? Wow. What is that? Plastic. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Transparent aluminum. Okay, so to get this mission done now, they want you to build the medical center. But that requires stuff that's way far down the list now. Where even is plasteel? A smelting furnace Mach 2. The smelting furnace can produce 2 resources per cycle. And there's a Mach 2 regolith. So what is this then? I thought this upgraded them from Mach 1, Mach 2, Mach 3. Strange. Recipes using neon, argon, high-tech factories, recycling. What? So I need to get to the assembler before I can make plasteel or transparent aluminum. So I can't complete one of the very early game missions until I get to assembler level in the research. I do not like that change. Either you need to drop the medical center from this, or plasteel needs to become early in that. Yes, I know you can buy it, but I don't like that. A basic medical center should be simpler to make than being end game. For something you unlock so early, that, yeah, for something you unlock so early, that's a bit much. We are the assembler's here, which is, where are we? So that's tier 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have to get to 5 levels down the engineering tree. To unlock the medical center is 1, 2, 3 down there. That just seems wrong to me. I feel like the medical centre should just literally take medicine and heal people, and then the pharmaceutical one should be the complicated one. That doesn't seem balanced. Alright, I'm going to allow robots to drop off and pick up from this guy. Let's allow you to drop off into these ones as well in case stuff's going on there. So yeah, Russ on scene was showing a familiar face. I think it's showing the stream. I don't know if it's showing the stream from previous. I didn't. I don't know if they're going to want this stream to show up on there, because I'm just I feel like that the medical center thing, that's a bit for a quest that unlocks quite early. I don't feel like that's very well balanced. So but anyway, I want to change this guy. Actually, I want to change this one to be a low priority, don't I? So it goes up first, and then we'll come into this guy afterwards. Okay. I've never noticed that before. I've never noticed I actually throw stuff into the hopper. Yeah, never noticed that before. I actually throw stuff into the hopper. Cool. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Right, so we're good. The smart concrete we're not good for. That's because we got the smart concrete over here doing another thing. What if I say leave that for a minute? You can take smart concrete from wherever you want to take it from. What have we got in our missions here? So this one, this one. No, I need one more modular terminal to complete this mission. I can technically complete this one now. Let's do it. Let's complete this one now. And then let's that's what I wanted to do. Let's complete this one as well. I need to buy in a module terminal. That is 200,000. We do not have 200,000. Can I buy in like 10 of them? We'll buy in 10 of them. Yeah, buy. Okay. There was nothing on the surface to remove anymore, is there? No. There's some gas things on the surface I need to deal with. There's loads of these we can recycle to get loads of stuff. Like rare earth metals and things. Which is strange. Rare earth metals on the moon? Rare moon metals, you mean? Aha. Ba-ba-bum-ba-bum. Cargo pod is ready. Land. Oh, together with together with Professor Wilsfree, we managed to obtain valuable information about the discovered crystal. We named it Pelkamin in order to Professor Pelwick, who made the discovery. Pelkam contains an unstable element in its composition, which allows the metal to behave as a superconductor. The unique property will significantly reduce energy consumption in industrial processes and improve production efficiency. We're still working on deciphering its composition, but we propose testing Pelcom in your production right now. You get additional capacity and we will obtain new scientific data. Or plus one increased efficiency for 100 days. Plus increased efficiency for 100 days. Boop. So, still unclear where this Pelcom came from. Is it really leftovers from Moonmen? First of all, Pelcom. But remember that name, Ratchet. It will definitely go down in history. Secondly, we're still investigating this matter. There's a high possibility that the crystal formed due to the relocation of hazardous industries on the moon. However, we can't rule out the possibility that it came from another solar system. Nah. So we're getting plus 100 efficiency. Where do I see that bonus? Where do I see that bonus? Surely it should be a button up here, shouldn't it? Production storage is full. Oh yeah, you can't output because... Actually, why can't you output? Oh, because I haven't upgraded the splitter. The merger, I should say. That means you're going to be the same up here, aren't you? Yes. Nope. I forgot you got to upgrade those things too. I think we could do that like right now, can't we? Yeah, let's complete that one nice and quickly. Bum, 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 bum.
Director, we found the mobile drilling rig, but it was damaged by the explosion. However, if we can successfully restore it, it will be an immense asset, not only for the continuity of our lunar project, but also as a milestone in the company's growth. The MDR has the capability to autonomously navigate to regions abundant in valuable resources and conduct industrial-scale regolith extraction.
Hey, the MDR! We can actually do that. Nice. Gonna investigate that. Where's our other rover? Here. You go and investigate that. I want to use head replacement. I get 99% off it. What, do you not own the CRUST, Bill? You should buy the CRUST. It is a legendary game if you don't own it. It is a very good game with many, many updates coming over and over and over. And on a very good promotion, almost half price. So, yes. Yes. I might be slightly biased, but I am highly recommending this game to everybody. It is a fun game. There's things being added to it all the time.
An interesting contract.
Shush. I need to spend my fundamental. Maybe. Let's get the conveyor elevator. This is cargo drone speed or capacity. We'll go with speed. Yeah. Actually, no. Let's go with battery optimization. Do that.
Has come in from the Meta Society. They're requesting materials to complete the construction of the first floating city.
The first floating city? Ah, oh, awesome. Let me see if it's the old one or the new one. Are they live? Oh, the community wants to play. That's the new one. That's the new one. So they did share it. Awesome. Cool. You want titanium plates and modular frames. We don't have the modular frames. I would accept it, but I don't have modular frames. In desolate Lunar Valley lies the wreckage of a crashed spacecraft. A single body reminds of solar panels, and the remnants of solar panels mount suggest it was a satellite disabling the explosion and fell from orbit. Scorch marks and signs of extreme heat are evident, telling of the catastrophic event that caused its downfall. Which I still don't quite get that, because it wasn't an explosion. There was a kaboom, and loads of stuff went up into space which wrecked everything. It wasn't like there was a fiery explosion that destroyed everything. So the scorch marks is weird, but we get free science. Yay! We like free science. Free science is good.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
There already was a kaboom. There was a giant kaboom right at the start when we started the game. Because I call it stream. Awesome. I say I'm not sure they're going to put this one up there, because I've been a little critical of that change for the medical center. But I said it requires mid-game stuff, and it's an early game quest, so it's I'm not huge on that. Distress call gone. Almost want me to check. Oh, what a kaboom! Right, okay. So let's get some factories going, shall we? What do we want to get first? We want to get ourselves a rolling mill going, don't we? Keep rolling. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that'll do for a minute. And you should come out into your own box here and then join the line. The problem to that is that I would need to put the storage box in, like here, which won't work for the spacing. Stop. So I'd have to put the box in like this, right? So let's just go with this for a minute. So stop, game, stop. Wait. 0 doesn't pause the game. I know space does, but strange. Right. Don't know why I thought 0 spaced the game. I'm playing too much Timberborn, I think. So we'll put that there. No, actually, let's go back like that. Yeah, do that. And then you will go down the line and carry on that way. You will come... I want to leave a space in between there, don't I? Can I... Put you there. which means I can put a belt there. So there's a space in between that. You're going to there, and then we put a container in there like this. But that doesn't want to be for aluminium. This wants to be for titanium plates. You will output and go into that. No, you need to be moved one more. Ah. There. Which means you need to be moved over by one more as well. Been a little bit over the top with this, I know, but what was that? Right, you go there. So you go into there. You come out and then go down to there. You come out and then join the bus like that. Okay, and that's our storage for titanium plates, and that'll be set to the same thing as the others. It'll be set to resource titanium plates, and then the limit will be 128 on it. There we go. Right. And then our next one goes down here and carries on. So I need to actually come here, and let's start here. I'd like to mine out some more resources going this way, which means I might have to get some more miners going on. But I don't think one is going to be enough to mine this all out by the time we need to use the resources. Right, let's shut you down. And we'll also just delete you. We don't need you. Right, I want to grab some power from here somewhere. Let's grab you and let's move you down by one to be there. Actually, no, let's grab power from here. No, nothing I can do can be in a straight line. Right, who cares? Break the straight line thing, do that, boom, and then we can run that way with it, more power. Should we need more rolling machines? Go faster, go, 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 go. Went for October again, Mr. Grateful. Yeah, I remember several years ago, I was chatting with my nephew, and I've just turned around in the chair, and as I've turned, one of the wheels has snapped off the chair, and I've gone flying backwards. My feet have come up. I've kicked the desk, kicked the monitors off the desk. Where I've done, almost kicked the desk over, and I'm laying on my back with the feet in the air, monitors broken desk, and I was like, what is going on? What is happening here? There's been a giant kaboom. Something really weird has happened. And fortunately, didn't manage to break anything apart from the chair. The chair was the only thing that was broken. Everything else survived. And the PC was still on, and we just stood the monitors up and carried on working. Didn't even it's like, oh, what happened? I don't know. So, yeah.
The WES-45H station is located in a deep crater, the walls and bottom of which are covered with a thick layer of ice. Due to the slight tilt of the moon's axis, some areas always remain shaded, allowing ice to accumulate despite temperature fluctuations. In the middle of the crater is a small administrative and residential module, where a work shift resides. The station dispatcher contacts the rover as soon as it is detected.
Accept the challenge. That's so weird.
Director, do you copy? WES-45H, station dispatcher speaking. Our mining and filtration equipment has broken down, and we lack the spare parts and free hands to complete the repairs. Help us fix the equipment to resume water supplies to the nearest outposts. People's lives and health depend on it.
What can we do?
Director, I've analyzed the equipment's technical condition on the station. Most ice extractors require major repairs and all filters need to be replaced. We have several ways to solve the problem. We can send spare parts and repair drones, but fixing the center will take considerable time. We can also look for a construction expert. They'll help speed up the process. And, of course, we can always leave the technicians to solve the problem without our involvement.
Well, we can't do anything with the specialists, so we don't have any. And we don't want to leave them to die, do we? We'd never leave anybody to die. That would be wrong. We'd never leave anybody to die. No. Which is technically true. I've never left anybody to die. So we're going to send resources and drones for repairs because that's the correct thing to do.
Several residential outposts depend on the work of this station. You made a noble decision, Director.
No, I'm such a wonderful person. You know that I'm such a wonderful, dependable. You need microcircuits to fix the MDR. We don't have any microcircuits. Buy in some microcircuits. Yeah, come on. Can I cancel this expedition? Yes, I can. The MDR can wait. Right, modular frames. We have 3. Can I make modular frames? That a technology that we have? It is not. It is not. Okay, let's buy in some modular frames. And nothing was ever seen from him again, apart from the sounds of modular frames. How many do I need? 8. What about 10? Limit this to 128. Cargo pod is ready. Land. Another one is ready. Land. A rover's idle. The science. The icon's trying to face the camera, but it's not facing the camera.
Emergency signal coming from a point not far from us.
I'm James Sullivan, station employee. 3 of us have food and water. Base 4 and 5 are depressured. Need repairs, materials. We need help. I repeat, need help.
Interference is making it difficult to pinpoint the exact location. According to the signal data, there should be a radar station number 23 in this area. To find out more details, we'll have to dispatch search equipment.
Understood. We get right on that. After these quick messages, reduces cargo pods by 40%. Reduces. No, make things cheaper for us. Let's do that. Let's make things cheaper for us. Go. River. Scan. This way. Go. Unknown find. Mining site. Investigate it. Okay. Well, you're almost out of... You are out of regolith. Ah, nice. So you still got that to mine out of there. That's fine. Oh, there's a... Oh, something there to scan on the floor. We missed that. That's okay. That's not in where our smelting array is going to be. That's fine. Right. Let's allow the drones to drop off that there. Let's get ourselves a component factory. That'll be our next one. Pause the game because I need to figure out where this is going to go. So, it wants to go like here. I want to have these two spaces between this and that. Okay, so we go like that. We need to have a 2 gap in this one as well. Because the spacing on the component factory is awkward. So, yep. And then we want to copy this, and this wants to go over one. It wants to line up with about there, I think. Okay, so if I copy this guy again, and I put it here. In fact, it can go there because of its shape. That's cool. Gets it even closer to us. Beautiful, right? So you would plug into there, and you would plug into there. Okay. You need to be steel. And the other one is titanium, which is this one here. So that goes down there, this goes here. You would have to be removed from here, so I might as well just do a straight line there because you have to go under anyway. You have to go under there. There's a power line there. Who put that power line there? What idiot put that power line there? Huh? Power line there instead. Put the next power line there. Can I get it in there? Yeah, put it in there. The next one for you would go there. The power lines are all going to be a bit off. So you go to there. You carry on like this. You would connect to there. You would come down and connect to this one and go underneath there. That's fine. I don't need to do that now. Do the bare minimum. So I will get rid of that and do that there. And then you will come out by 2 and go down there, and that will join that line there. Yeah. Good. Still haven't got enough steel yet to do anything with. Let's get ourselves another steel juicer.
We have received word of your discovery of Pelchem, Director. Congratulations on the unexpected find. Our offer to purchase the crystal still stands. To sweeten the deal, we are ready to add a couple of thousands more, but this is our final offer. We advise you to take this seriously.
So they've gone from 40,000 to 100,000 and we'll end the efficiency bonus. No, I want to stick with it. I want to stick with it and see where we're going to go.
Rector, we wanted to resolve this peacefully, but you're forcing us to take extreme measures. We discovered this crystal first, and we will defend our rights in court. Expect a notification via email.
But you didn't. And because Bluffin, even if they present their observations and prove they had the iron poker purse, it won't amount to anything. It will certainly cause us trouble. Nothing the good laws can't reserve. But the services won't come cheap. Right, let's we'd have 3. 1, 2, 3, yeah. 1, 2. That sounds like the entitled character. Yeah. Yeah, we saw it first, but you didn't see it first. We got there first. We were given information about it well before you, so... Nah, go. You're not getting any steel yet because we are not producing enough steel. I can upgrade these, but I am going to because I have the money for it. Let's upgrade 2 of them. I'll do that. I did see in the tech tree as well. Where was it? The smart concrete facility. There is a Mark II smart concrete, which is nice. I was upgrading smart to the Mark II, use 2 recycles per go, so okay. Investigate Charlie.
Sullivan, station manager of Charlie 23. Thank you for finding us. Now we need your assistance in repairing the station and preventing further destruction. Our urgent requirement is industrial materials, which we used to get from Evergreen, but their facilities are no longer reachable. Though we have ample food supplies, repairing the station must take precedence as the damage is jeopardizing its integrity. We'll send you a list of required supplies. Please act swiftly to help us.
Yeah, we'll help you. We're also going to go this way because there was someone else here that I discovered. So, yeah. We can probably do that right now, but you're still travelling across the surface. You've got 5 days till you get to where you're going to. Interestingly, you don't have enough regolith to actually get anything going, so we're not putting enough in here. We need to speed this belt up. I unlocked about 3 belts. Oh, I didn't realise I'd done that yet. Oh well, that's fine. That is fine. Cool. I wanted to do that anyway. Yeah, that's not a problem. So yeah, so Mark 3 belts are 240 items per minute. Why that's not 120, I will not ever know. Mark 2 conveyor belts. Strange. Oh. The unidentified object has turned out to be a module from the orbital station. The area around it is littered with thousands of small fragments and modules itself bent and twisted. Approaching closer and inspecting the debris, the cargo truck's cameras noticed a particularly faded inscription. Hope 2 RM5. Before the collapse, this was a research module of the Hope 2 station. Apparently, the station sustained serious damage that the external module detached from the main structure. Sustained such serious damage. Well, yeah, it exploded. I mean, there was, yeah. Brought down the cargo truck. Detailed explanation of the module. Cool. night time's come in, do science. But no, don't do science. Hold on. You do science. You do scan. There's a thing. And there's something else as well.
Drones and resources have been delivered. It will take them a little time to get the place back in order.
You, stop. Just stay right there. A powered repeater is required. Ah, okay, okay. Boop. Interesting. So now you have to actually power the repeater. Ah, that's new. What do we got? A sorting terminal. We can just go and... No, it needs repairing. Needs repairs. Right, go this way. See your batteries run flat. Go, 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 go. Spectre. I mean, I'll normally build a repeater and then just unpower it down because it saves power. We don't want to run it obviously all the time. Now you need it. And there is the expedition center. Still works when it's not powered though, so there's still that. That's very nice. Ah, there, right there. Go, 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 go. You're not going to make it today. You're not going to make it before the sun goes down, are you? Before your batteries drop flat. Sorry. Bing, bing, bing. Oh, maybe, maybe. Eat beans and snuggle in the electric blanket. Power repeater. If it's all the same, I'll stick to this one. Much more friendly. Yeah, much more friendly. So we want to go and pick up stuff from there, but this is... do you know what? You can actually go and pick up this stuff. Just don't go back to the base. You're doing science. You run out of power. You found a fuel plant that requires resources to repair things, and I guess we get stuff from it. Let's do science with you. Okay, now this is not getting enough resources in because we're not actually mining enough resources. So let's fix that. Let's mine more resources because we can. What do we got here? We've got 1, 2, 3. Nope. Two, 3. Right, I can get 2 on here. So 1 there, 1 there. Scan it with your scanner first. Oops. Right. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That can still do that, and that needs to be a faster boat in there. Okay. We'll do that. And that. Then we upgrade this guy. Then these ones could come in on their own. Oh dear. Oh dear. Reason that. Bum. Getting a bit haphazard with your power systems, but it's okay. I haven't got any upgrades for these guys yet either, so I feel like this is just wasting everything at the moment. It's not doing anything. Maybe we will hire a scientist. Can we hire a scientist? How do we hire scientists? People. I would like a scientist, please. There is one. What's this? Increased risk of injury, increased risk of equipment breaking. Great. No. You're a 4. What's this? Gardener, diplomat, aimed at appetite. Let's get Enrique. He's technically a botanist. But he can also do science, so maybe we can convince him to do science instead. My balance is 4,000 apparently. Oh, guess she's not paying attention. We don't have enough modular frames to do that, and we don't have enough modular frames to do that. I need this guy at some point, please. Right, any other missions we could do where we actually have the resources for stuff? I don't think I have 500 fuel left. No, I've got 261. 271. I don't have enough brick. Nope. Do you want titanium? I don't really have a lot of that either. Aluminium, do we have any more aluminium? We've got 700 aluminium. We could do that one. Malachite, possibly malachite. That is an awful amount. What is that? Supercapacitors. Nope. 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 ASIL. Not really. No. Certainly has some fundamental. I would prefer to get some like this. But I need the money, even though that's quite nice. Although that's very nice. We can do that. We can do that. 60 science for 90 days and 147 times. Do that. Build, send, fill, send, fill, send. Bum, 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 bum. Can I push that up by one? Just think it now.
Research complete.
Yay! We have the conveyor elevator. Nice. We are, however, 3,000 in debt. Get ready for Alice to start complaining. We have no money.
Director, our main account balance has reached a critical low, which poses a significant risk to our company's operations. It's important to remember that constructing conveyors and laying electrical wires entails financial expenses. Moreover, all capsule shipping operations, including sending contracts or buying and selling resources, incur transportation costs that are our responsibility. Without funds in our account, logistics will come to a halt. I will initiate a transfer of 30,000 credits from our reserve account, but please be cautious, as this exhausts our reserve funds. Proceed with care and closely monitor our credit balance.
Okay. I promise not to overspend. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Yay, money! During the inspection, the bodies of 2 deceased module workers were found. They did not survive the crash. Not surprised when you see their cool bodies. The module itself is great interest of research. Not only does it contain valuable equipment, but its structure and materials prove strong enough to withstand re-entry from orbit. Studying the wreckage with drones will advance our research. So we have to study. Okay, so where's the student thing there? I don't really want to send more drones away from what we're doing. I need drones to do things, but I also really do want to do this. Let's do that. Go on. We can spare a few. Speaking of drones, how much are drones? At 44,000. Also, I don't get this anymore. It doesn't fill up anywhere near as much as it used to. I don't know if it's monthly from when you started the game, but these are monthly prices instead of the like daily or weekly prices. If it is monthly, it needs to save the data between saves so that you're not blank ranges. Then it starts going. Because if I quit and reload the game, it'll only have 1 bar. If it's daily, that's not so bad, but... Right, okay. Go. We've got to do some more things underneath here. I need to wait for more. Oh, mind you, this is kind of full now, isn't it? Yeah. Let's upgrade these two. Oh, I did that already. I upgraded them already. Wow, okay. Right. More? I suppose I need more, and I'm going to have to call it and go to bed in a moment because I am yawning my head off. Yeah. Wow. Congratulations and Pelkin. Director, we have heard about its properties and would like to purchase exclusive rights to the crystal along with all complete researches. So, we won't forget your favour. 200,000 credits! Oh, the money's going up. If you would have asked that about a day ago when I was broke, I would have considered it. But I'm going to say no, we're going to stick this one out. Did you say, Director? An additional bonus for production won't hurt either. That seems... It's always been reasonable. I'm a bit upset about your decision, but at least I'm not trying to make out a life difficult like Hemsco. Hemsco is quite predictable when it comes to routine contracts, but once I tried to negotiate a deal with them, then I remember how many lawsuits I got from them. Choose your partners wisely. Ah, Hemsco's not a great place. Okay. Right, then we want to go up to here somewhere. The next one, which would be there. The problem is, however, 12, 24, 48, 60. Is that right? 4 times 12? 40, 4, 6, 8. No. 12, 24. 12, 24, 36, 48. So another one's 60. So you can run 5 on a 60 belt. Let's put the last one in. Why not? I might want to do more later, but I think right now I'm going to just do this. Oop. We have to upgrade the belt even further later on if we want to get more. May also have to do the same with titanium down here, but we're going to do that next time. I'm going to stop. I am yawning, and yeah, let's get rid of that belt there. They can pick that up. Fine. Oh, this is never going to work. Yeah. Would you look at that? Right, let's limit this to 128 before I forget. Boom, there you go. Nice. That's the wrong one. This wants to be components. So what's it on it? So 6, 12, 18. Is that right? No. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 120. Okay, and that's 150 belt. What's happened here? Oh, really? Really? Why would you have done that when this one was plugged in here? We've got more up there to scan as well. We've got to scan those and that one. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's leave this one here and return in the future. With more. With more. I don't know when that will be, but it will be in the future. It can't be in the past. I'm not that good. Rah. Yeah. Yeah. Save. Oop. There we go. Cool. Okay. So yeah, we're going to leave this one here. And we will probably come back after Christmas. Because it's Christmas. Oh, yay, it's Christmas. So tomorrow we're going to go back into Solar Gen is the plan. I don't know what time we're going to start. Don't think it'll be early. It'll be late still, but we'll do that. And then Wednesday being Christmas Eve, I was looking at a game called Santa with a Gun, which just sounds weird. It's a top-down shooter where you have to go rescue the presents and fight creatures and stuff. And I just thought, you know what, I might give it a go. Because, yeah, because we can. But we'll see. So tomorrow's Solar Gem. We'll see how that goes. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one. And I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.
Welcome to the room with no sound. No kings there to work.